Many wonder if it's too late to strengthen their heart after reaching their 70s, 80s, or even 90s S. Some believe they should just take it easy and accept declining health as inevitable. Today, I bring wonderful news that couldn't be further from the truth. The human heart is remarkably resilient, and with the right approach, you can improve your heart health at any age, without expensive equipment or grueling gym sessions. Throughout my career, I've witnessed firsthand how simple, consistent movement can transform cardiovascular health in older adults. Many patients come to me worried about their heart, perhaps after a concerning diagnosis, or after losing friends to heart disease. The fear is understandable, but today, I want to replace that fear with empowerment. 3 simple exercises, performed regularly in the comfort of your own home, can significantly improve your heart health. These exercises don't require special clothes, expensive equipment, or even leaving your house on those cold winter days. They're gentle on your joints, but powerful for your heart. Heart disease remains the leading cause of death for adults over 65, but here's the hopeful truth. It's never too late to strengthen your cardiovascular system. Your heart is a muscle, and like any muscle in your body, it responds to appropriate exercise at any age. The key word here is appropriate, and that's exactly what we're focusing on today. In the next 15 minutes, I'll walk you through 3 exercises specifically designed for adults over 70 that can help maintain and even improve your heart's function. These aren't trendy fitness fads or complicated routines. They're time-tested, scientifically backed movements that respect your body's current abilities, while gently challenging your cardiovascular system. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear plan for incorporating these exercises into your daily life, along with the knowledge of how they're helping your heart and the confidence to perform them safely. So whether you're watching this for yourself or perhaps for a loved one, stay with me, because a stronger heart means more energy, greater independence, and more quality time with the people you love. When we talk about heart health after 70, we're really talking about quality of life. A strong heart means better circulation, which affects everything from your energy levels to your cognitive function. It means reducing your risk of heart attack and stroke. It means less shortness of breath when playing with grandchildren or working in your garden. In short, good heart health helps you continue doing the things that bring you joy. Even in your 70s, 80s, and beyond, your heart can become stronger. A study published in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that adults in their 70s who started a regular exercise program showed improvements in heart function comparable to those seen in much younger adults. The body's remarkable ability to adapt and strengthen doesn't disappear with age. It just needs the right kind of stimulation. There are some common misconceptions about exercise for seniors that need addressing. Many believe that exercise needs to be intense to be beneficial, that you need to be breathless and sweating profusely. For heart health in seniors, moderate, consistent activity is actually more beneficial than short bursts of intense exercise. Another myth is that if you have existing heart conditions, you should avoid exercise altogether. While you should certainly consult with your healthcare provider, especially if you have a heart condition, carefully prescribed exercise is often an essential part of treatment, not something to avoid. Perhaps the most damaging misconception is that declining mobility and strength are inevitable with age. So why bother exercising? The truth is that much of what we attribute to aging is actually the result of inactivity. Use it or lose it, as they say. And the good news is that if you've lost some function, you can regain much of it through appropriate exercise, even if you haven't been active for years. The 3 exercises I'm about to share with you were selected because they address the specific needs of the aging cardiovascular system. They focus on building endurance, improving circulation, maintaining muscle mass, and enhancing balance, all critical components of heart health for seniors. They're also designed to be gentle on aging joints and adaptable to different fitness and mobility levels. Most importantly, these exercises can be done in your home without special equipment and can be modified to suit your individual needs. Before we begin, remember to start slowly, listen to your body, and consult with your healthcare provider if you have any concerns or medical conditions. Now, let's talk about our first exercise, walking with purpose. Walking might seem too simple to be effective, but it's actually one of the best exercises for heart health at any age, and especially for seniors. Walking improves circulation, strengthens the heart muscle, helps maintain healthy blood pressure, and can even help regulate blood sugar levels. What makes walking with purpose different from just getting from one place to another? It's about intention and technique. When you walk with purpose, you're focusing on proper posture, breathing, and maintaining a pace that gently challenges your cardiovascular system without overtaxing it. Start by standing tall, with your shoulders relaxed and your gaze forward. Your arms should swing naturally at your sides. Begin with a comfortable pace. You should be able to carry on a conversation without becoming breathless. This moderate intensity is ideal for building heart strength without placing undue stress on your system. For those with very limited mobility, even walking from one room to another several times a day can be beneficial. The key is consistency and gradually increasing your activity as your strength improves. If balance is a concern, walking near a counter or wall that you can touch for support can help you feel more secure. For those with better mobility, aim for 10-15 minutes of continuous walking to start. This could be around your home, in your hallway, or even marching in place while watching television. Over time, gradually increase both your pace and duration. Many of my patients work up to 30-minute sessions, which is excellent for heart health. The beauty of walking is that it can be easily modified to match your fitness level. If walking is too challenging at first, seated marching is an excellent alternative. Simply sit in a sturdy chair with good back support and lift your knees alternately as if you were walking. Start with 2-3 minutes and gradually increase your time. For those looking for more of a challenge, interval walking can be highly effective. This involves alternating between your regular pace and a slightly faster pace. For example, walk at your normal speed for 2 minutes, then pick up the pace for 30 seconds and repeat. This pattern helps strengthen your heart more effectively than constant pace walking. One of my patients, Martha, began with just 5 minutes of walking in her living room after a heart attack at age 79. She was fearful and uncertain about exercise. We started with very short distances, just back and forth across her living room. Today, at 84, she walks for 25 minutes each day and credits this simple exercise with her improved energy and independence. Remember, consistency matters more than intensity or duration when you're starting out. A daily 10-minute walk is far better for your heart than an occasional 30-minute session that leaves you exhausted and sore. Your heart benefits most from regular, moderate activity. Weather doesn't need to be an obstacle either. Walking can be done indoors, around your home, in a shopping mall, or even in place while watching your favorite television program. Some of my patients count their steps while doing household chores, finding creative ways to incorporate more movement into their day. After a few weeks of regular walking, you'll likely notice improvements in your energy levels, mood, and endurance. Many of my patients report sleeping better and feeling more confident in their daily activities. These are all signs that your heart is getting stronger. Now, let's move on to our second exercise, seated strength builders. While cardiovascular exercise like walking is crucial for heart health, strength training is equally important, especially as we age. After 70, we naturally lose muscle mass, which can affect metabolism, bone strength, and overall health. Building and maintaining muscle through strength exercises supports your cardiovascular system and makes daily activities easier. For our seated strength builders, you'll need a sturdy chair with a straight back and no wheels. Ideally, choose a chair that allows your feet to rest flat on the floor with your knees at a 90-degree angle. You may want to place the chair against a wall for extra stability. The first movement focuses on your core and lower body, areas that support proper posture and mobility. Sit toward the front of your chair with your back straight and feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Place your hands lightly on the sides of the chair for balance. Slowly extend one leg straight out in front of you, hold for a count of 3, then lower it back down. Repeat with the other leg. Start with 5 repetitions on each side and gradually work up to 10-15 repetitions. For those finding this challenging, begin by just lifting your foot off the ground rather than extending your leg fully. For those looking for more intensity, hold the extended position longer, or add ankle weights if approved by your healthcare provider. Next, we'll focus on upper body strength, which helps with daily activities like carrying groceries or picking up grandchildren. Remain seated with good posture and extend your arms straight out to the sides at shoulder height. Make gentle circles with your arms. forward 10 times, then backward 10 times. Start with small circles and gradually increase the size as your strength improves. If holding your arms at shoulder height is too difficult initially, try doing the circles with your arms lower or supported on armrests. If you're looking for more challenge, you can hold light weights or even soup cans while doing the movements. The third seated strength movement targets your upper back, an area often weakened by prolonged sitting and age. Strong back muscles support good posture, which in turn allows for better breathing and circulation. Sit tall with your arms at your sides. Bend your elbows and draw them backward, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Hold for 3 seconds, then release. Aim for 10 repetitions to start. These seated strength exercises should be performed at least 3 times per week, though daily is ideal if you're feeling well. Between walking and these strength movements, you're addressing both the aerobic and muscular components of heart health. One remarkable success story comes from Robert, who began these seated exercises after bypass surgery at age 75. Initially, he could barely lift his legs for a few repetitions. Within 6 months, he progressed to using light ankle weights and performing multiple sets. His improved strength translated to better endurance for walking and a significant increase in his daily activities. The beauty of these seated exercises is that they can be incorporated throughout your day. Some of my patients do a few repetitions while watching television commercials or after meals. The goal is to make them a natural part of your routine, rather than viewing them as a burden or chore. Now for our third exercise, balance and flexibility enhancers. Balance naturally declines with age, increasing full risk, while flexibility affects everything from posture to circulation. This exercise addresses both concerns while being gentle on your joints. For this exercise, you'll need a chair or counter for support. Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart and hold onto your support with one hand. Slowly raise your right heel off the floor, balancing on the ball of your foot. Hold for a count of 3, then lower. Repeat 10 times, then switch to the left foot. This simple movement strengthens the muscles in your feet and ankles while challenging your balance system. As you become more confident, try using just your fingertips for support rather than holding on firmly. Eventually, some people can perform this exercise without holding on at all, though always keep your support nearby. Next, we'll add a gentle twist to improve spinal flexibility. Stand with your feet hip-width apart, holding your support with one hand. Place your other hand on your hip. Slowly turn your upper body away from the support, looking over your shoulder. Hold for a count of 3, then return to center. Repeat 5 times. Then switch sides. The third component focuses on improving circulation in your legs, which is crucial for heart health. Sit in your chair with good posture. Extend one leg and flex your foot, pulling your toes toward you. Hold for 5 seconds, then point your toes away from you. Repeat 10 times with each foot. This simple movement helps pump blood back to your heart and can reduce swelling in the ankles and feet. These balance and flexibility exercises should be performed daily if possible. They require minimal time but offer significant benefits for heart health and overall function. Sylvia, an 82-year-old patient with congestive heart failure, incorporated these exercises into her daily routine after a hospitalization. Her circulation improved dramatically, reducing the swelling in her ankles that had troubled her for years. More importantly, she regained confidence in her balance, allowing her to move more throughout the day instead of remaining seated out of fear of falling. Now that you understand the 3 key exercises, let's talk about how to implement them effectively in your daily life. Creating a sustainable routine is essential for long-term success. Rather than trying to do everything at once, consider starting with just one exercise, perhaps walking, and perform it consistently for a week or 2. Once it becomes a habit, add the seated strength exercises, and finally the balance work. Many of my patients find it helpful to link their exercises to existing habits. For example, doing seated strength exercises while watching the morning news, walking after lunch, and practicing balance exercises before dinner. By connecting these movements to activities you already do daily, you're more likely to remember and maintain them. Tracking your progress can be highly motivating. A simple calendar where you mark completed exercise sessions can provide a visual reminder of your commitment. Note improvements in how you feel as well. Perhaps you can walk farther without fatigue or stand from a chair more easily. These functional improvements are often more meaningful than numbers on a medical chart. Common obstacles include forgetting, losing motivation, or experiencing minor discomfort. If memory is an issue, set a regular alarm or place visual reminders around your home. For motivation, consider exercising with a friend or family member, even remotely via phone or video call. As for discomfort, it's normal to feel some muscle fatigue when starting a new exercise. But sharp pain is never normal. If you experience pain, dizziness, chest discomfort, or unusual shortness of breath, stop the exercise and consult your healthcare provider. When can you expect results? Some benefits begin immediately. A single bout of exercise improves blood sugar regulation and blood pressure for hours afterward. Within 2 weeks of consistent exercise, most people notice improved energy and mood. By 6 weeks, you'll likely see measurable improvements in endurance and strength. After 3 to 6 months of regular activity, more significant changes in heart function can be observed by healthcare providers. Remember that progress isn't always linear. You may have days when you feel stronger and days when you feel more fatigued. This is normal and not a sign that the exercises aren't working. The key is consistency over time. Now let's pull everything together. We've covered 3 fundamental exercises for maintaining and improving heart health after 70. Walking with purpose, seated strength builders, and balance and flexibility enhancers. Each addresses different but complementary aspects of cardiovascular health and overall function. The wonderful thing about these exercises is their adaptability. Whether you're 70 or 90, whether you're already active or have been sedentary for years, whether you have existing heart conditions or are looking to prevent them, these movements can be tailored to meet your needs. Let me share with you the remarkable story of Edward, who, at 87, was told his heart was failing. His cardiologist suggested he might need to get his affairs in order. Edward refused to accept this prognosis. We started with just 2 minutes of walking in his kitchen, back and forth with his walker. For strength, he began with simple hand squeezes and leg lifts while seated. Within 6 months, Edward was walking for 20 minutes without stopping and had significantly improved his heart function. His cardiologist was astonished by the improvements shown on his echocardiogram. Now 91, Edward lives independently and enjoys a quality of life many decades younger individuals would envy. Stories like Edward's aren't exceptions. They're what's possible when we commit to consistent, appropriate movement. The human body possesses remarkable regenerative capabilities at any age. Recent research published in the American Journal of Cardiology showed that adults in their 80s who began regular exercise showed measurable improvements in heart function within just 12 weeks. Another study from the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that previously sedentary adults over 75 who began a simple walking program reduced their risk of heart hospitalization by nearly 30% over an 18-month period. These statistics aren't just numbers. They represent real people enjoying more birthdays, more holidays with loved ones, more days of independence and joy. Each step you take, each repetition you complete, contributes to this potential future. I want to address some common concerns I hear from my patients when starting these exercises. Many worry about arthritis pain limiting their ability to be active. If this sounds familiar, remember that gentle movement actually helps reduce joint inflammation and pain over time. Start with shorter sessions and gradually increase as your joints adapt. Water exercises can also be excellent alternatives if available to you. The buoyancy reduces pressure on painful joints while still providing cardiovascular benefits. Others worry about balance issues making exercise dangerous. This is a valid concern, but remember that our third exercise specifically addresses balance, and improved balance reduces your fall risk substantially. Always exercise near a sturdy support initially, and consider exercises in a seated position until your confidence grows. Some of my patients exercise with a family member or friend present for added security. Some of you may be taking medications for heart conditions and wonder if exercise might interfere. Generally, physical activity enhances the effectiveness of heart medications rather than conflicts with them. However, certain medications, particularly beta blockers, can affect how your body responds to exercise. This doesn't mean you shouldn't exercise, it simply means you need to pay attention to how you feel rather than trying to reach specific heart rate targets that might be mentioned in general exercise guidelines. For those managing diabetes alongside heart concerns, these exercises offer dual benefits. Physical activity improves insulin sensitivity, often allowing for better blood sugar control with less medication. The improved circulation from regular walking is particularly beneficial for those with peripheral neuropathy or other diabetes complications. I'd like to offer some practical tips for maintaining motivation with your new exercise routine. First, consider keeping an exercise journal. It doesn't need to be elaborate, simply note what exercises you did and how you felt afterward. Over time, this creates a powerful record of your progress and serves as motivation on days when you're feeling less enthusiastic. Finding an exercise partner, even a virtual one, can dramatically increase adherence to your routine. Many of my patients schedule regular phone calls with friends or family members to exercise together while chatting. Some join online senior exercise groups that provide both guidance and social connection. The social aspect often becomes as valuable as the physical benefits. Setting realistic expectations is crucial for long-term success. Your goal isn't to return to the physical capabilities of your 30s or 40s, it's to be the healthiest, most functional version of yourself now. Celebrate small victories, walking an extra minute, needing less support for balance exercises, or simply feeling more energetic throughout your day. These incremental improvements add up to significant changes over time. I also recommend creating environmental cues that prompt your exercise routine. Perhaps place your walking shoes by the door as a visual reminder, or keep light hand weights near your favorite chair. Some of my patients set timers or alarms as reminders, while others link exercise to daily television programs, exercising during specific shows or commercial breaks. When weather permits, consider taking your walking routine outdoors. Research shows that exercising in natural settings provides additional mental health benefits beyond the physical advantages. The varied terrain of outdoor paths also creates natural interval training and balance challenges that enhance the cardiovascular benefits. Even a few minutes in a garden or park can invigorate both body and spirit. For those days when motivation is low or you're not feeling your best, remember that something is always better than nothing. Even 5 minutes of gentle movement yields benefits. Be compassionate with yourself on difficult days while maintaining your commitment to regular activity. The integration of these exercises with other aspects of heart health cannot be overstated. Proper hydration enhances circulation and makes exercise more effective and comfortable. Aim to drink water before, during, and after your activity sessions, even if you don't feel particularly thirsty. Many seniors have a diminished thirst response and can become dehydrated without realizing it. Nutrition works synergistically with exercise for heart health. The Mediterranean diet pattern has shown remarkable benefits for cardiovascular health in older adults. Rich in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, fish, olive oil, and nuts, this eating pattern provides the nutrients your heart needs to respond optimally to exercise. Quality sleep also plays a crucial role in heart recovery and overall cardiovascular health. One of the wonderful benefits of regular exercise is improved sleep quality. Many of my patients report falling asleep more easily and experiencing deeper, more restorative rest after beginning these exercise routines. This creates a positive cycle where better sleep enhances exercise performance, which further improves sleep quality. Stress management techniques complement physical activity for optimal heart health. Simple deep breathing exercises, meditation, or even just mindful attention to the present moment can lower stress hormones that adversely affect heart function. Consider incorporating brief relaxation moments before and after your exercise sessions to maximize benefits. Remember that it's never too late to strengthen your heart. Your body maintains its ability to adapt and improve throughout your lifetime. The key is providing the right kind of stimulation, gentle, consistent, and appropriate for your individual situation. If there's one message I hope you'll take from this video, it's this: small actions done consistently lead to remarkable changes. You don't need to transform your entire lifestyle overnight. Start with 5 minutes of walking today. Add a few seated exercises tomorrow. Practice your balance while waiting for the kettle to boil. These modest efforts compound over time, resulting in significant improvements in your heart health and quality of life. I encourage you to begin today, right after this video. Stand up, walk around your home for 5 minutes, and take that first step toward a stronger heart. In the comments below, I'd love to hear which of these exercises you're planning to start with, or any questions you might have about implementing them in your routine. Next week, I'll be sharing nutrition strategies that complement these exercises for optimal heart health. Subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss it. Thank you for investing this time in your health. Your heart has been working for you every moment of your life. These simple exercises are a wonderful way to return the favor. Until next time, keep moving, stay positive, and remember, your heart is ready to grow stronger, no matter your age.